Financial wellness. Reach out to them for advice at 855-DON-GINO. And now back to your hosts, Don Getling and Gino Franti.
Start with a little bit on the stats again, where we're at with listings and what are the hot price ranges.
Okay, so recap on the stats, 556 active properties in Santa Clarita Valley on the market right now, 518 that are in escrow, 3,260 closed sales so far this year in 2015. 2015, we have more closed sales than any year since 2008.
See, wow. I love that's what I was going to ask.
That's a huge stat.
See,
right
I love
there.
that. He was already. I was going to ask. I'm like, so that's a lot more than the last few years, and he knew exactly. So basically, this is the best we've seen since the crash.
Definitely.
Okay, good. That's good news, though.
Oh, it's great news.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Well, that tells you that we still have an appreciating trend, because I know that nationwide, sometimes you look at existing home sales numbers. Don and I look at it all the time on the National Real Estate Cafe, and there's months where they say, "Oh, sales are down." But we almost always can go back to the year before, and year over year they're up. It's just they may be down from last month, but that's seasonal. We are going into a season where we should expect a little bit of a volume decline.
Yes. I mean, it's pretty natural for that to happen, but at the same time, if you are looking for a property, or you've got a job transfer, or you've taken a new position, or if you are considering selling your property, the holidays are still a good time to do it. And there's a few reasons for that.
I mean, obviously, if it's a buyer's out looking, they're serious. If they're looking during the holidays, they're pretty serious.
No other reason you're going to be out there spending your time looking at properties in the holidays
versus shopping,
unless you're for real. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's
good for sellers as well. I don't want to run out of time today, guys. Let's run into this big money-saving opportunity for downsizers.
All right. So, Stan, I'll let you go ahead and tee it up, because we're talking about Prop 60 and Prop 90. And it's a really interesting proposition that a lot of you don't know about, because I know our borrowers, when we go into it and we find out they're over 55 and they're moving, a lot of people are downsizing. They're getting a smaller home, or they're splitting it up and buying two homes and so forth. We go, do you realize there's an opportunity for you to transfer your property tax base, right?
Yes. So Prop 60 is for within the same county, intra-county. So any state, every county rather in California, you can do that within your county. And also Proposition 90, which was passed in 1988, that is between counties. So there are 10 counties in the state, only 10, but there are 10 that still reciprocate and will accept a property tax.
And why don't you go into detail what that means?
So if you, say you purchase your house for $300,000 in 1989.
You have to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way back. And you've lived there for 30 years, 20 years, 30 years. So your property tax, that's what your property tax, your original assessment is based on that amount.
Thank you to Prop 13.
Prop 13 keeps it, 2% annual?
Maximum 2% a year, yes. So 20 years later, you've still got that low basis on your property taxes. Now possibly your house is worth $600,000, $700,000, $800,000. And it's a 2,500, 3,000 square foot house. You've only got two people at home now. Maybe 1,500 square feet would be a more reasonable sized property to be in. So you can, one time in your life, when you're over 55, and that's your primary residence, you
and
can.
Just needs one of the spouses, if there's
at least one of the spouses.
Okay.
Yep, is over 55. You can sell that property, purchase a replacement property within 2 years, and transfer your property tax basis. So if you sell an $800,000 house, buy a $500,000 house, and your original property taxes were based on a $300,000 purchase price, you're basically saving the property taxes
$6,000 a year.
Yes, yeah. Over how many years are you going to be there? Another
Right.
20 years?
Right.
That's $120,000 over 20 years.
And so you mentioned there's only 10 counties. That's really, really important, because we have had some people ask about it. And when they ask about it, it's like, you want to make sure that wherever you're planning on moving, that they reciprocate, that they participate with the county that you currently live in.
Yeah. In Southern California, the main counties that we want to think about that do reciprocate are Los Angeles, Orange, San Bernardino, Riverside, and San Diego. So you've got all of San Diego, you got all of the desert areas with Riverside and San Bernardino County,
Right.
you got the beach areas with
Isn't
Orange
Ventura
County.
now
Ventura, yes.
Okay, and that wasn't a while ago because I know my dad was thinking
Don's
about
close to 55. He's in a hurry to get out to Ventura.
To the beach.
poke your eye out. All right, I do have an AARP card. I just got it, though.
Yeah. You didn't sign up for it yet, but they sent you that
They just
one.
send it to you. Yeah, here you go.
They do, too. I swear half my friends are like, they couldn't wait for me to get that card. They're like, hey, wait till you get the mail. Oh, because none of us leave here in Santa Cruz. I still know too many of my high school friends. So we all know each other's ages, so you can't get away with anything, especially with Gino around.
I remind you weekly.
Yeah, you do. Okay, so that's a key thing. So the key part was 55 and over, at least one of the spouses if you're married. Two, it has to be for equal or lesser of the value that you sold your home for.
Correct, yep.
Okay, and you have 2 years to
You have
make
2
that
years,
switch.
yeah. And none of us are CPAs or tax attorneys or any of that, but we can help people.
I love this
Good
disclaimer. Yes.
Yeah.
We can help people locate the information and show them the paperwork that needs to be done.
You can.
Yes.
So why don't you give them your contact information so they get a hold of Mr. Stan Roy.
Stan Roy, Intero Real Estate. By the way, we are getting ready. We're about to become Berkshire Hathaway.
Oh, I was going to
So,
ask that when we
Berkshire
were off
Hathaway
air.
Home
I kind
Services.
of
Yeah.
heard that through the grapevine, and I was like, should I say anything or keep that for the offline? So
Yes.
Yeah, we've heard
So-
of that company.
yeah, that Warren Buffett guy.
Yeah, Buffett. Yeah. It's okay. We hit the bottom of we called the bottom of the market 6 months before he did. By the way.
Yeah, he was just scared.
Yeah.
He's got a few more people listening to him.
So back to my contact information.
That's
Yes.
right.
They're calling Warren right now.
Yeah. Stan Roy, 661-478-0912 is my phone number, and you can email me, stanroyhomes@gmail.com.
It's pretty easy. stanroyhomes@gmail.com.
Like
The
that.
man, the myth, the
Pretty
legend,
easy.
Mr. Stan. You can probably find you on Facebook, I bet, too.
I am on Facebook, yeah.
Yeah.
Look for horses and dogs and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, I see that all the time. Plus, just so, as you can tell, Stan's just a real person that's not going to force anything down your throat, just give you good information, be well prepared to help you buy or sell a home. Stan Roy is your man. We've known him for a while. We know what a great job you do before, during, and after. It's nice you build real relationships with your clients. Way to go.
Thank you very much. And that's an important part of it. One of the best things I love to hear from a client when we close escrow is when they say, "Wow, that was pretty easy." That I hear all these horror stories from people at work or my family and friends, and they talk about what a drill it was and how rough it was, and that's the biggest compliment I can get is when it goes smooth and everybody keeps their head and does their job. And
Well, that's the
the
difference
best.
working with a true professional and a true professional team, a good, a local, accountable direct lender, a great professional that's well prepared as you are always for our show. And I wish we had more time, Stan. We just have to get you back.
Sounds good to me. Anytime you're
Yeah,
ready.
in fact, there's a couple things we left off that Stan and I were going to dive into, PACE and Hero Loans. So when we have you back, I definitely want to jump into those because it's important and it's up and coming.
Okay.
Love to dig into those. Very important. Some serious advantages and some serious consequences to those.
All right, one more time, your phone number and your email so they can find you.
661-478-0912, stanroyhomes@gmail.com.
All right, what a treat having you here, buddy.
Love it, guys. Thank you.
All right, stay tuned. We got some great information. One of our most popular guests is a hot topic. We're talking college planning. And we have Robert Schwartz. He's been on our show many times, always articulate, always informed, and always stay tuned.